So, fam, hey, this is James. It's been a beautiful day on the beach. Beautiful things, as you can see. There's plenty of birds about chilling out, enjoying themselves. Look at this guy, look at the pigeon. I was in Italy once for my honeymoon. I went to where are the famous places are in Italy? All right, and there were so many pigeons. And I used to live in New York, and I've been in New York several times. Um, but I just love pigeons. I don't know why. I think it's because they have a very calming, like brrr type of thing going on. Seagulls are very calm, also. And I have to admit, I'm not too fond of, what are those things called? Uh, the name escapes me right now. I wonder why. Um, Usually because I get crows. There you go, crows. Crows are supposed to be very intelligent, very smart, but I tend to have issues with them. Anyway, so let's get back on topic here. Well, no, let's talk about it a little bit. Crows. Crows are crazed, and um, they work in groups. They're really smart. I had a bunch of crows running about here. They're not around anymore. I don't know why. They tend to not like being near the beach. I never see a crow like in the water or anything like that. I don't know what the necessary issue is, but I will tell you one thing. They're pretty much a target animal for negative entities and these Israelis or whatever the fuck is going on. I tend to get, if there's an attack going on, crows are around. Usually, they tend to shoot messages into me directly, and who knows what the hell's going on. I'm guessing some type of government operation, whatever. But that kind of leads me into animal abuse. Because the poor crows with their stinky feet um, don't deserve to be treated like that. They deserve to have a life and to live and to be happy on this planet, um, like many other animals. And just to let you know, I was a hypocrite, has been a hypocrite, still am a hypocrite. So I'm not sitting here trying to point fingers or anything like that. It's a very sensitive topic about eating meat. Boom. What a sensitive topic. Tastes so good. Get your taco, get your burrito, chicken taco, fish taco, beef burrito, steak. I used to have some of the best steak burritos. But once you start realizing, and I'm watching this documentary called Earthlings, and I know that some of us are very reluctant to seeing the truth about how the animals are slaughtered. Oops, had my finger sitting there the entire time, didn't I? How the animals are slaughtered. How there millions and millions and millions are bred all across this planet. And I'm talking so many different species. I mean, you can just look up on YouTube a documentary about Asian sushi and their sushi markets and what the heck they're up to, and just the killing of like cornering animals like dolphins and stuff, and just like murdering them for fun. So if you look at any of these documentaries, you realize there's some really sick, sadistic killing going on. I mean, like, imagine. I mean, this is the best way for me to think about it. Imagine if you were one of them. Imagine if you were a dolphin, a cow, a fish, one of the sushi animals, and they're just sadistically killing you. Maybe the animal needs to be bigger. Killer whale, elephant, I don't know, giraffe. We don't normally eat giraffes, but okay. Imagine if we decided to just go ahead and eat giraffes. How do you feel about that? Rhinos, bears. Ooh, I'm sure some of you get the clue here. There's a great wrong going on. And for again, I'm not one to sit around. Ooh, beautiful birds. I'm not one to sit around and point the finger, but I just have to take my own personal experience as an example. Um, I'm homeless, so I try to get as much food whenever I can. Otherwise, you get weak, etc. The greatest one revealed. Go ahead and eat. No meat. Go ahead and eat, but no meat. Now, I'm still trying to figure out if eggs are a part of the meat product. I'm trying to, this is an issue that I have with this whole thing. Eggs, are they alive? Are they like living animals that you slaughter? No, not necessarily, but they have the potential for new life. Okay? There is potential there for new life, etc. Are you a hypocrite if you eat an egg? Yes. Yeah. And so the greatest one is revealed that, for me, for all fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, fresh, as fresh as you can get. I have 2 eggs in my little pack over here. I'm going to have to throw those out and just deal with it. I think the time for fucking around is kind of gone. We fucked around a lot. It's just, let's just admit that. I used to make freaking filet mignon with mushroom sauce and potatoes and whatever, and fucking chow the fuck down and not give a shit about the animal it came out of. Unfortunately, the vibrations that are coming through are very intense, and they make you sit back and deal with your stupidity, with your hypocrisy, with the things that made you fall into a lie. We fell into a lie. Because as you can see, we're all a part of these animals. We are animals. We're a part of this reality. And, I'm a little emotional right now. I'm sorry. For those who may not be understanding or, be still like a part of this whole thing. I'm sorry. But we're part of something where you may be eating your mother or a loved one or someone who you really cared about or a part of you and just devouring it. And, this existence is, from what I can tell, a little bit more than just learning a little lesson. It's really learning the lessons that you need to in order to elevate yourself and become a part of a better community of people who love you. And care about you in different ways. So and they don't want you to kill them. They don't want you to kill them. They want to live their lives and they don't want to die, and they want to be happy, and they want to experience this world in different ways, and they just don't want to die. You know, the negative entities are about death, about blood, stealing that life. And so, you know, if you see some of these videos, they're bleeding out the animals, and you know, go check your beef broth soups. You know, I used to be a soup fanatic as well, and you know, even instant ramen and shit like that. Just go and check it. You'll see that it has beef broth, beef or chicken broth or something like that. All that's pretty much powdered blood. Blood. Now, you know, I'm saying this video because I'm one who has switched to being a vegetarian and has finally realized that, you know, certain species eat certain things. You know, you're not going to get a lizard to eat tomatoes every single day, not without some type of change in their physiology and their biology. But I do know that humans, especially me and my blood type, don't need to be sitting around eating death, because we're life. This is life. Can you see it? And you know, I bring you these videos, but you know, and this is a very small part of life. Hey, this is a very small part of life, but a significant one because you're living in it. You know, and it's important to acknowledge and realize what you're doing to different things, different people, different species who deserve to have life also. You know, who deserve to have life also. And here's the question I had. Well, what if you eat a fruit or a plant? Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, don't kill the plant. Luckily, you know, I eat fresh nectarines. Believe it or not, there's a nectarine tree right next to Walmart with fresh nectarines, ripe, tender, and delicious. I'm pretty sure I don't have to hack the tree down to get the nectarine. The nectarines fall right off the tree. And so, in that, the truth is revealed. In that, the truth is revealed. The greatest one, the most beautiful one, the Universal Prime Creator already has said, hey, I already did all this stuff for you. I don't know what your problem is. What's your problem? I did all this stuff for you. All you gotta do is eat it. All you gotta do is participate. Like, is it that hard? Yeah. Yeah, because we're stupid. We do stupid stuff. I do. Anyway, so I'm making a plea out there for y'all. A prayer. Please, next time you pick up that piece of meat, you think about the animal. You do your research and you be responsible. And you realize that it could be you. And it's not done in a humane way. Even there are even humane ways, but you know, you're still stealing the life force of that animal, the blood. And it's better just to eat veggies, you know. The food drops right off of the plant. It's meant for you to eat. Food does not drop off of animals. Poop does. Poop drops off of you. It's very simple. And just think about these beautiful animals and think about these beautiful things that surround us. And bless y'all. And you know, life. Amen.